David Baxter.
And I'm Kasha Thompson.
And welcome to Cabarrus This Week. And this week, we're at the Historic Cabarrus Association's Concord Museum. The Pfeiffer Art Exhibit is here, really special. And Kasha's telling you all about that in just a second. We've got a lot of other great information on today's show. So grab that pen and paper so you can write the contact information down. Hey, if you missed something, don't worry about it. I'll give you a web address and an email address at the end of the show.
If you've never heard of Robert F. Pfeiffer, it may surprise you to learn that the Concord native made such an impact on arts in North Carolina almost 90 years ago that it still has a priceless value today. That's why we're here at the Historic Cabarrus Association's Concord Museum, where visitors can view art from Pfeiffer's personal art collection. This one-of-a-kind exhibition has the international art world talking. Pfeiffer used his success as a prosperous planter and cotton buyer to fuel his passion for art in the early 20th century. He had one of the most comprehensive art collections in the world. With his passing, Pfeiffer became the first major benefactor of the North Carolina Museum of Art. The museum acquired more than 230 works of art, including many other masterpieces, wholly or in part with funds from Pfeiffer's bequest. The Concord Museum's Pfeiffer exhibition, on loan from the North Carolina Museum of Art, includes 14 19th and 20th century paintings that were last on public display in 1973. Admission is free and open through July 14th. The Concord Museum is located within the Historic Courthouse, 65 Union Street South, Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information on the Robert F. Pfeiffer Art Exhibition, contact the Historic Cabarrus Association at 704-920-2465 or visit historiccabarrus.com.
Now, because the Pfeiffer collection is so unique and popular, several special kind of spin-off events are happening in conjunction with the exhibit. Now, those interested in local history, you don't want to miss a special Pfeiffer Family Art and History Tour that's going to happen on Saturday, April the 18th, 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. Now, the tour begins right here at the Concord Museum. The museum will be open for this special Saturday event. Curators will walk you through the exhibit and tell you all about it. Then the tour will visit the Oakwood Cemetery, and then they'll also go to the Pfeiffer Cemetery and the beautiful Memorial Gardens. We were just there just the other day. Now, all these places are where the Pfeiffer family had a lot of involvement. So through the tour, participants, you'll hear the history on Robert F. Pfeiffer and the Pfeiffer family. Now, these are two options there's two different options of kind of going from location to location while on the tour. Now, participants can drive themselves, or the first 15 people can request to ride on the bus. Then you don't have to worry about driving. And this is going to be provided by the event organizers. Now, the bus is for transportation purposes only, and no commentaries. You'll have to talk among yourselves.
So the tour basically happens at the location. It's not on the bus. That's why if you drive your own car, no big deal. You get there in the comfort of your own car.
And if you're on the bus, you just have to talk among yourselves.
You'll have to find a friend.
That's right. Okay, now for more information on the Pfeiffer Family Art and History Tour on Saturday, April the 18th at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., contact the Historic Cabarrus Association at 704-920-2465.
Now we're going to tell you about something that's important to the two of us, because this is our program and we want to see you there. Right. Want to learn all about the functions of local government, interested in seeing what happens behind the scenes?
Yes, there you go.
Cabarrus County Government 101 Experience, Building Cabarrus, is happening on Friday, May 8th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and through interactive activities that we're planning, so you know they're fun.
Right.
Presentations and demonstrations. You'll explore planning, zoning, and construction, which is such a hot topic right now.
Right now,
There's a lot of construction happening. Cabarrus County Government 101 has undergone a transformation. Residents can now go beyond the books and experience aspects of county government. This is the only class of its kind in North Carolina because it's a one-day class that focuses on one specific topic. The Government 101 experience can include moderate physical activity like walking and standing for more than 15 minutes at a time, but nothing the two of us can't do, so I'm sure you can handle it.
That's right.
For more information or to register for Cabarrus Government 101 experience, Building Cabarrus on Friday, May 8th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., visit cabarruscounty.us/on-CTW or call 704-920-2336. Registration deadline is May 1st, and the class is limited to the first 20 participants, and we're hitting it up to 15 now, so there's only a few seats remaining.
Call now. Okay.
Call now, call now.
Now, you may have seen and heard about the big purchase of 46 acres of downtown properties by the city of Kannapolis. Now, you can hear all about that firsthand from city staff as they present the information at public meetings. That's going to be on April the 15th and April the 20th. And that's going to happen from 6 to 7 p.m. and that'll be at the train station located at 201 South Main Street in Kannapolis. Now, these are the last of the public meetings, so
And
you need to check
public
it out.
meetings are so important. People say, oh, I'm busy, I don't have time to go, but this is your chance to make your voice heard. It's so important to participate.
You can ask all kinds of questions. There you go. Now, the presentation includes information on what the properties the city is purchasing, why they acquired the property, and the steps the city is going to take to develop a strategic revitalization plan for downtown Kannapolis. Now, citizens are also invited to ask questions regarding the purchase of the downtown properties. So, for more information on the public information meetings on April 15th and April the 20th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the train station at 201 South Main Street, you can go to kannapolisnc.gov.
Rain or shine, enjoy the atmosphere, selections, and the early blooming season found at the annual Urban Plant Festival. It returns on Saturday, April 18th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Piedmont Farmers Market. Now, over 100 master gardener volunteers, along with local celebrity David Goforth, will be on site to answer questions free of charge. Spend the day looking for unique and hard-to-find gifts, plants, and gardener delights from over 85 vendors from several southern sites, which is important so your plants all work in the area.
That's right.
For more information about the Spring Urban Plant Festival taking place Saturday, April 18th from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Piedmont Farmers Market located at 518 Wynkoff School Road in Concord, visit cabarruscounty.us/OnCTW or call 704-920-3310.
And this is a big event. I mean, there are thousands of people show up for this, so come early and park early. There you go. Okay.
Or park at the Food Lion.
That's it. Now, hey, speaking of lots
And
of crowds.
look 2 ways before you cross the street.
Always look 2 ways.
I'm sorry to jump you on that one.
That's okay. Now, another event that has thousands of people show up is the annual Spring into Arts Festival. They showcase some of the best and regional talent around. Now, enjoy various performances throughout the day. Children can show their kind of creative side by participating in art activities on Saturday, May the 2nd, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Concord. Now, you can get ready to share some of the best that North Carolina has to offer, because there's also samples of a variety of foods from local vendors, okay, and caterers. They'll be on hand, so you might be able to check that out. There's something for everyone at this free event. So for more information on the Spring into Arts Festival taking place on Saturday, May the 2nd, from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., just call Concord Downtown Development Corporation at 704-784-4208 or visit concorddowntown.com.
And I'll be there at the Spring into Arts
Yes, you
Festival
will.
with a booth for Channel 22.
That's right.
Cabarrus County Television.
We might have some little prizes there, too.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
okay.
Speaking of prizes,
Yes.
all this month on our Facebook and Twitter page, we're doing all kinds of trivia about Cabarrus County. And if you go on the Facebook page and answer the trivia, if you're the first one to answer it right, you could win yourself something to light up your day.
That sounds like a plan.
You got it? Yeah. All right. Now, here's a slightly different topic. Interested in new pond construction? Well, the Soil and Water Conservation District offers their free annual pond clinic on Saturday, April 18th, beginning at 9 a.m. at Belk Scout Camp, 9408 Belt Road in Midland. Staff will discuss pond construction, maintenance, and safety. Additional information includes fishery management, aquatic pest control, and electroshocking fish sampling demonstration. Don't worry, everyone and everything will be safe afterward, I promise. For more information or to register for the 4th Annual Pond Clinic, Saturday, April 18th from 9 to 11 a.m. at Belk Scout Camp, 9408 Belt Road, Midland, visit cabarruscounty.us/OnCTW or call 704-920-3300.
Now, do you enjoy reading about, North Carolina, kind of fiction that takes place in North Carolina? Well, Margaret Garrison grew up in Concord, and she has a book called Prez, A Story of Love. Now, it takes the reader behind the ivy walls of academia into the real-life drama of the human heart. That sounds good, right?
Special.
Now, the story revolves around Catherine Embright, Chancellor of North Carolina's Whitfield University. Now, along the way, Catherine runs out of gas on a mountain interstate.
I think you told me a story about that once before.
That's right. Tangles with her aging Board of Trustees chairman, okay, that's 2. Rides through the winds of Hurricane Hugo, that's 3. And if that's not enough, you got to add to her tension is the guilt she harbors toward the long ago deaths of her father and her young brother.
That's horrible.
That's a lot of drama. Okay, so you want to meet Garrison at a book presentation and the signing on Saturday, April 18th at Concord branch of the Cabarrus County Public Library. You can do that at 11 a.m. And copies of Prez, A Story of Love will also be available for purchase. So for more information or to register to meet Margaret Garrison on Saturday, April the 18th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Concord branch of the Cabarrus County Public Library, just visit cabarruscounty.us/onctw or just call 704-920-2050.
2 exciting events in Harrisburg are coming up around the corner. The Rockin' the Burg Harrisburg Concert Series is a new event presented by Harrisburg Parks and Recreation, starting on Friday, April 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. You are invited to grab your blankets and lawn chairs and join your family and friends for a free night of fun and entertainment featuring the band Push. Local vendors are on site with food, so bring your appetite and feast on some delicious local fare. Most vendors are cash only. Got to bring the moolah. The first art walk of the year is on Saturday, the next day, April 18th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The art walk celebrates local art, creativity, and cultural activities. Food and refreshments are available, plus bands and local talent will perform.
Yeah, that's great.
Very cool. Both events take place at the Town Center, 4100 Main Street in Harrisburg. For more information on Rockin' the Burg Spring Concert, Friday, April 17th from 6 to 8 p.m., visit harrisburgnc.org. For more information on the Art Walk, Saturday, April 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., visit harrisburgartwalk.blogspot.com.
Now, the North Carolina Dare Officers Association is going to host the annual Carnival for Kids. And that's going to be start on Tuesday, April the 21st, run all the way through Sunday, April the 26th. It's a community event, promises fun, entertainment, all for the entire family. It includes rides, games, and a whole lot of food. There you go. Now, admission is free.
I see a theme.
A theme, I know. They know how to get to my heart, that's for sure. Admission is free and open to the public. Now, unlimited ride wristbands are available for purchase at the Carnival for only $20 each. Now, portions of this proceeds support the North Carolina Dare Officers Association. Now, that trains and certifies law enforcement officers throughout the state of North Carolina as Dare instructors. Now, Dare instructors teach youth the importance of making healthy decisions and remaining drug-free, which is great.
Now, Officer Drake, who puts this on, was also awarded the North Carolina Dare Officer of the Year this year.
All right. Cabarrus County one more time, stepping up front. There you go. Now, the Dare Community Carnival will take place on April 21st through the 26th at the parking lot at the Rug and Home Outlet located at 3333 Cloverleaf Parkway in Kannapolis. Hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday from 5 to 10 p.m. and on Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 8 p.m. So for more information, just call Deputy Keith Drake at 704-791-2150.
Beekeeping with Gray Fisher, the Cabarrus County Beekeepers Association, is the first installment in a new how-to series that's happening at the Concord branch of the Cabarrus Library, and that series will be weekly from late April to early May. So this is the first of 3. Beekeeping takes place on Tuesday, April 21st, beginning at 6:30 p.m. The class covers an introduction to beekeeping, types of bees starting a hive, producing honey, and other tips and strategies. The class is free and appropriate for all ages. Look for more classes in the series to learn how to get started with suburban backyard homesteading hobbies from experts on the topic. I think that means how to connect with nature.
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
That would be the boiled down version. For more information or to register for beekeeping with the Cabarrus County Beekeepers Association on Tuesday, April 21st from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. at the Concord branch of the Cabarrus Library, visit cabarruscounty.us/onctw or call 704-920-2050.
Now, remember the game Mousetrap, or do you not remember that?
Of course.
There you go. Okay, now.
Did that not make...
Yeah,
Makes sense?
that's all the sounds right there. Okay. Now the turning gears, kind of watching the marble. I used to love that. Watch the marble roll down the stairs, and then all it's a cage, falls on the mouse.
Different than my
Yeah,
cage.
I know. Well, mine rattled a little bit. Okay. Now the game of Mousetrap is that type, kind of a Rube Goldberg machine, and you have the opportunity to build your own at the Kannapolis branch of the Cabarrus County Public Library on Thursday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. Now, all the supplies will be provided, and the event is for ages. However, children under 10 must be accompanied by an adult. So for more information or to register for the Rube Goldberg machines, that's on Thursday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Kannapolis branch of the Cabarrus Library. Just visit cabarruscounty.us/library or call 704-920-1180.
Here's a great opportunity for equestrians to buy and sell lightly used merchandise. The Cabarrus Arena and Event Center hosts the Equestrian Exchange Tack and Consignment Sale. Say that 3 times quickly on Friday, April 24th through Sunday, April 26th. Public shopping days with free admission will be Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. and Sunday from noon until 6 p.m. For more information about the Equestrian Exchange Tack and Consignment Sale taking place Friday, April 24th through Sunday, April 26th at the Cabarrus Arena, visit cabarrusarena.com or call 704-920-3976.
Kite flying is a tradition that kind of spans throughout the generations and is celebrated globally. Now, participate in your own local kite festival, and that's going to be on Saturday, April the 25th at Franklin Park, beginning at 10 a.m. And for $2, only $2 per person, Kite Enthusiast help you build your own kite from household items. I wonder if duct tape is involved. Okay.
Duct tape and old t-shirts.
And old t-shirts, really?
Yeah,
Seriously?
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Now,
With trash bags maybe and straws. Remember in school
Yes,
you'd build them with straws?
yeah, mine might actually win most ugly or something. Because like after everyone has finished their kites, there's a competition for the awards for the largest, the smallest, the most beautiful, and the most unique. Mine would definitely be falling into the latter, okay? Now, the park will provide snacks and prizes for the participants.
If it falls off the ladder, it should fly.
That's right there. Okay. For more information on Kites Over Cabarrus taking place on Saturday, April the 25th at 10 a.m. at Franklin Park, just call 704-920-3484 or visit cabarruscounty.us/on-CTW. Now, I know we've covered a lot of different information on today's show, so if you missed any of that contact information, just go to our web address, which is cabarruscounty.us, and you can put in your topic right in there in the little search box, find out what you're looking for.
And did you know we have a newsletter? It comes out just once a week to your email inbox. It covers the things we talk about in this show, plus a little more with direct links to the information, so you don't have to find it. Just go to the homepage of our website, actually any page of the website, click on the top right corner to sign up for the newsletter or text CTW to 22828. We also would love for you to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Follow that trivia contest we've got going on, and that's at Cabarrus County.
And if you have family and friends that don't have Time Warner Cable, can't watch us on Channel 22, or maybe you just want to watch us when you have the chance, just go to cabarruscounty.us. Right there on the homepage, scroll down the lower left, see a video screen. Right below that, it says More Channel 22 Programs. If you push on that little button, all the thumbnails pop up, all the different shows we have, and you can enjoy them at your leisure. And I tell you, and if you haven't been to the Pfeiffer art exhibit here, you got to. I mean, it's really amazing what influence that Robert Pfeiffer had on the state of North Carolina and the North Carolina Museum of Art.
And for us to get these type of pieces here in Cabarrus County is fantastic.
Yeah, that's
the
really
detail,
unique.
The beauty, 200-year-old paintings. I mean, it's amazing.
Amazing. I mean, they haven't even been seen since 1973, so you don't know when they're coming back, so you better hurry on out there. It's like Haley's Comet. Okay, so and until next week, you have a great one.
Take care.